Hello, my name is Tahiri, and today we'll be taking a closer look at accounting. So I'll start off with my introduction. Just like most students, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, so I let my sister decide, and she picked STEM. Now to be short, I wasted a year and a half, and I didn't really enjoy it. So I ended up taking a look at what my aunt did, and what she did was accounting, and I pretty much just went with it ever since. I took a look at what she was doing and it seemed enjoyable. It seems like something I could do for 40, 50 years. So I ended up choosing accounting, and also having an accounting class in high school definitely helped. Now with accounting, there's a lot of different positions and roles, but for today's presentation, I'm only going to be going over three, which is tax accountant, consultant, and a auditor. Now a tax accountant pretty much prepares tax returns, researches tax laws, keeps up to date with them, and helps individuals and businesses comply with tax regulations. Now, an auditor is usually the last resort. They're tasked with one of the most stressful and critical roles in business, and what they're tasked to do is pretty much review and make sure that all financial reports are done accurately and they represent the company with 100% transparency. A consultant does what both of those two positions does, but they're tasked with more so talking to individuals, clients, helping out businesses in different ways than just Excel work. So they pretty much do the outside work, and the other two do the inside. So consultants usually are demanded to communicate more. Now, helpful degrees and certifications. Now, when it comes to degrees, you'll find it hard to get one of these jobs without a degree in accounting or finance or economics, despite majority of the people in these jobs having accounting degrees. Now, certificates, and as you can see right here, sorry, I completely skipped over it, but 91.3% of tax accountants, auditors, and consultants had a degree, while 75% of entry-level roles were filled with people who majored in accounting or other business degrees. Now, certificates, they're not required, but they are pushed upon heavy by the employers. The main one that's pushed is the CPA, which pretty much means when you get this thing is that you can handle more of a workload, you can handle more responsibility, and that you could be trusted with higher positions. Another one that is pushed upon slightly less is a CMA, which is only pushed by consultant roles. So that's the reason you don't see too many accountants with that. Now, when it comes to typical wages, they usually vary around the same, not the same, but they usually vary around the same variables pretty much. So a auditor and a tax accountant will make roughly $81,000 a year. They make pretty similar, pretty much medium wage. While a consultant usually makes $95,000 per year and has more flexibility to make more. I believe they can make over $100,000 per year. Now, the common challenges with all three of these positions is just the consistent revolving door of the tax laws, may I say, changing consistently. The tax season is another one that many accountants say is harsh just due to the heavy workload that is demanded by them. So you have pretty much that. And right here, you have figure 1. Now, according to the interview with James Reed, this is what he thinks should be prioritized the most to have a long-lasting and successful career in accounting. And you can see that the majority of the bubble is filled with Excel, AI, and other softwares, the knowledge of at least. So it is very important to know that communication skills is the second biggest chunk, and then 2 equal pieces is attention to detail and problem solving, very important in the degree. Now, industry growth in accounting, and this is partially one of the reasons why I picked this degree, is because it is expected to grow by 5% from 2024 to 2034, with over 124 and 200 jobs opening up every year. So it's a job market that is expanding, which is very attractive. And to conclude, this is the reason why I picked accounting. I think it's a very sustainable career, and I think it's a career that pays off well in the long run.